Inside Out, learning how to transform our soul, body, and image into something greater and a little more happiness into our life. So we've got two amazing guests with us today, Stacie Harris and Paul Reynolds. We've heard a little bit about their story. We have Stacie, who used to cry herself to sleep every night, who's had some obstacles to overcome in her life. We have Paul, who went from being an orphan and overcoming those obstacles to receiving awards in the White House, producing shows on Broadway. You both have overcome some things, and now you're on a mission to create happiness in other people's lives. We've heard a little bit about Stacie and her 100 Days of Happy. Paul, I want to hear more about your business and how it's bringing happiness into people's lives.
One of the goals of America's Projects is to build faith, build spirit, and bring back hope.
So what is America's Projects?
America's Projects has several cores. One of them is education. One of them is community service, civic. The other one is an opportunity area where we teach people to be life-sustaining.
So what if somebody wants to be involved in these programs? How do they get involved in them?
Well, the first thing they can do is they can go to America's Projects website, americasprojects.com, and it's Americas with an S and projects with an S.com. And they can find out a lot of information right there. And in there is a private email that comes right directly to me. So if they have questions, they can come right directly to me.
So they can find out how to give and be involved in that project.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And Stacie, tell us a little bit more about what you do. We know you do the 100 Days of Happy. We got some tips from you over under toilet paper rolls, things like that. What is it that you do beyond that? How do you help people find happiness?
I am just preparing to launch a new webinar, and it's called The Art of Being Happy. And it is powerful.
The art of being happy. And I love how you said that, because happiness really is an art, isn't it?
It is a skill, and you can learn it. I am prepared to give an amazing brain training tool that will track your results. And so that when your results start declining, you track it back to find out where you're off track.
Okay, so hold on. You have a tool that can track if you're starting to feel less happy,
yes,
or more happy, and
yes,
you can get back on track.
It's way cool.
I love that. You know, so often in my own personal life, I think I'm happy, I'll be going along, and then one day I'll kind of realize, hey, my happiness level slipped a little bit. What happened? And so I love that concept. You can recognize it even sooner, can't you?
It's nice because it's called, like I mentioned, it's The Art of Being Happy, and it's going to be a free webinar. I realized there was a lot of women that I was reaching all over the world, but I was just giving them, 2-second tips. I'm thinking, no, they need more.
Okay.
They need some real good brain training tools. And
so if there's somebody listening right now who really wants to be able to track their level of happiness, who wants to go from crying every day to really enjoying life and feeling happy, and they want to join this webinar, how do they do that?
It will be prepared to launch in end of June, 1st of July, and it will be on Facebook, or they can reach me at stacieharris.com.
Okay, so stacieharris.com.
Mm-hmm.
And what I want to know from each of you is, how have you found greater happiness and fulfillment by helping other people? Paul? Oh, you want Stacie? Ladies first. So Stacie, how have you found that personal fulfillment and happiness?
Well, I started it just because somebody had said, hey, I noticed a change in you. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, what? No, I really noticed a change in you. And so I started having happiness classes, free happiness classes at my house. And then they started asking, hey, we want more of this. And it just started blossoming. And then I got testimonials, and people started messaging me and like, hey, can you coach me? And I'm like, I have a program, yes. And so it's pretty powerful when you watch somebody else transform and they come back to you and say, thank you, my business has improved because you've taught me how to do it differently.
Wow.
Powerful stuff.
Paul?
I like being around people that are happy. I like being around people that are super positive, and I gather a lot of my happiness from my children. And they are such a delight, and they're just like their mom. And I watch them grow, and it's just so fun to watch them take care of our 70 chickens, and they're just learning so much. And when I go to a concert or go to a National Honor Society banquet or something like that, it just gives great joy to be involved in it. And then Christ is very important to me.
Well, and I love how you brought it back home, because I think in my own profession too, I'm helping a lot of people find happiness, fulfillment, and joy, but it really does come back to what are you doing in your own personal life? On a personal level, you can be changing the world. You can be helping many people find happiness, but if you don't have that happiness and fulfillment yourself, you can be missing out on a lot of things. So I love how you've brought that back home. Something I heard recently was, if you are in pain, give to match your pain. Give to match your pain. And then your pain will become smaller, and you'll have something bigger than that pain to focus on. And it will bring greater joy and fulfillment. Do you feel like that's true?
I always think of a song which I will not sing, but there's some words in it, and it's called Smile. And smile the world, smiles you, sing a song. Don't be weary, just be cheery all day long. Whenever your trials, your troubles, and your cares seem to be more than you can really bear, so smile. Sing a song. I love it.
And I am so thankful for both of you. You've brought a smile to my face. Coming up, we're going to find out more ways to bring a smile to your face and happiness in your life.
Hart, what's going on?
I'm leaving.
Why? What did I do?
Not enough. You constantly ignore me. You barely eat anything healthy. You're half as active as you used to be. The pressure is just too much. I quit.
Okay, I get it. I'll do better. Just please,
Don't leave. Okay. But remember, if I go, you go.
Listen to your heart. Don't let it quit on you. Uncontrolled high blood pressure could lead to stroke, heart attack, or death. Get yours to a healthy range before it's too late.
Here is my handle and here is my spout.
When I get all steamed up, then I shout.
Tip me over and pour me out. Oh. The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Cheers. Take time to be a dad today.